think you're a soprano, if you think you sing soprano, ladies, stand up with us. Anybody who wants to sing with us. I see you. All right. Soprano. That's all you have to learn. For my good. Now let me hear you guys sing 2, 3, and 4. That's right. I love it. Awesome. Thank you, sopranos. Ladies out there, if you thought that was too high, stay on your feet, soprano. If you thought that was too high, you're an alto. If you want to sing with us, would you stand over this again? Tenors. Men. Even if you consider yourself a baritone, let's say the same thing. For all my low voices, if you want to sing with us, I'll talk to the practice. Stay with us.
I have to record.
Here we go.
No, I'm old,
1, 2, 3. Show them, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's easy enough. Oh my God. Now let me hear my guys. Stand. Oh my God. Yeah. Here we go. When I count to 4, everybody in the house, no band, band's gonna cut out, choir and audience singers, my second choir out here, we're all gonna sing For My Good 8 times in a row. And if you're really courageous, you're gonna clap your hands with us too. But don't try that at home. You can only do that here under guidance and supervision, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Are you happy? Oh yeah. Choir, are you happy? Now I'm going to give everybody who's sitting one more chance. If that looks fun to you, it is. And I'm not forcing you to do it, I'm just encouraging you. If you want to join us, this is not too late. We're going to have church one more time with the band. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all stand out. Oh, I see you all doing that. Good. Come on. Put your hands together. Come on. Put your hands together. Come on. Put your hands together. Turn. Keep it apart. thought I would say. Almost every one of the songs I've ever written were for a very specific choir. Boston University, Inner Strength Gospel Choir. That's where I got my start in ministry. That's where I got my start in really being a choir director. I did that for 10 years. That choir was my family, my heart. They didn't bring the songs to life like you guys do. No disrespect. Without them, I would be completely lost. I met my wife through that organization. I discovered my purpose. I discovered my purpose in that choir. You continue to do that for me week after week. Thank you for the way you guys minister those songs. Audience, are they a blessing? Are they a blessing in the song? And thank you, audience, for coming out to our party tonight. It's the Gospel Choir is, of course, here at Tufts. And everybody behind me is about to get a grade for the semester. But, you know, the class is over and this is our victory party. Thank you all for partying with us and being here for this praise party. Before we sing the last song, I want to make a couple of thank yous. First, to the musicians that stand behind me. Excellent. First, to the man on the keyboard. So this is his first time playing with us, though I've known him a better part of 16, 17 years, and we need to do this more often. This is Mr. Mark Copeland on the keys. On the guitar is a serious musician, serious person to be reckoned with. His name is Mr. Nero Tyndall. Joining us for the first time also on bass, he's a student at the Berklee School of Music here in Boston, and he answered the call and learned these songs lightning fast. I really couldn't have asked anybody to do a better job. Thank you for Mr. Josh Tyson. And on the drums, he's not only the drummer, but he's also the president. Zachary is also responsible for doing a multi-track digital recording happening in that room right behind that wall right there. And we thank him for the hard work that he put in to making that happen, coming here hours and hours early to set up microphones for that. Speaking of sound, thank you Mr. Pat Mahoney for designing the sound for tonight. Thank you to the Tufts Department of Music that makes my life so easy. Jeffrey Walrich, the head of operations and events. Lucille Jones, the administrator over there. And of course, the head of the music department, Mr. Joseph Arnold. Thank you to the Tufts Music Department. Our leadership, our student leadership, they do a lot of work behind closed doors that the choir doesn't have to see or do. But I couldn't do this job, believe me, I couldn't do what I do in the choir without them. Zach is the president, Ursula Griffiths-Randolph is our vice president. She's in the play production going on right next door. She's also an actress. And we also lost a couple members choir to the play tonight, but they're multi-talented, and that production is exceptional, I understand. There's one more production of it tomorrow night, right? 8 o'clock? I'm going to try to check that out myself. Our treasurer is Marie Gabrielle Isidore. Where's Marie? And our secretary is Mr. Emmanuel Hernandez. Where's Emmanuel? And here they come.
You've spent a lot of time thanking the audience, thanking us, but we have to thank you. You've done so much for us. You've brought so much light to the end of our weeks when we have rain, whether it be physical or mental. When we go through our hardest times, we always can look forward to 3:30 on Friday because you're there for us. And no matter what you went through that week, you always bring your joy and your happiness to us. And Emma does it too when she's running around the stage for us. And we want to thank you for all that you do for us on a regular basis, on a weekly basis for our year, or our semester, those of us that have joined the semester. So to start off, we know Emma's birthday is coming up. So we want to thank you and thank Emma for all her hard times of sitting through rehearsals with us too.
Emma by Coleman, is she awake? She's out.
Maybe she is. She's asleep. She's asleep.
Thank you for honoring my daughter.
But in honor of thanking you, we know that you've talked a lot about writing your songs and sharing your songs with people, and your dream of writing a musical and the process that has been. But we also know that your favorite Broadway production is A Chorus Line, and so we want to present you with an official poster that was framed in The Chorus Line.
That was the dream.
As well as a book that we thought was a wonderful choice as far as speaking to the greater experience that you brought to us, soul and light, and what that's done for us as students, as people, and for everyone, for the people that have seen us, for the students that have participated. It's done so much for us, so we want to present you with that as well. I know this is really heartfelt and a little sappy, but we also had something that we want to share with you as parting words for our semester. I'll let it name.
It is with great pleasure, much honor, and a bit of nostalgia that we bring to you. The past few years have been quite the ride, to say the least. And we just wish to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for the wonderful memories you have given and shared with us. We wish to thank you not only for being our choir director, but also for sharing all the other facets, personas, and yes, even alter egos that add to the richness of who you are. From the adventures of Funky Man that have made us laugh countless times, to the wise musings of Professor Coleman, to the intimate moments between May and Dad that interrupted our rehearsals. Your life has been a canvas from which we have been able to draw strength, endurance, faith to keep on this journey. Most of all, however, we take the time to thank you for being David, for showing us that life is not about the strongest, the best, or the famous, but of those who fulfill their calling, whether as teachers in some unknown town giving joy to our students, or as parents helping our children reach their highest potential, or as director of 3rd Day Gospel Choir here at Tufts. Yes, Superman may fly, Funky Man may have a global audience, but they have nothing on you, David. It is David that has shown us that ordinary men are the true heroes, with flaws, with weaknesses, with distress. We thank you for showing us that the true victory does not come from never failing, but from being able to stand back up again despite the shortcomings. Remain defeated but never destroyed. Thank you for showing us yourself. It has given us the courage to be ourselves, our very best selves. With great love, signed the class of 2010 and a few others.
I don't know how to respond to that. You have to understand that I was raised as a Christian, still am a Christian. I'm constantly taught that it's not about me.
About God.
And then when you turn around and you make it about me, and I'm up here thinking about all the failures of my life and all the iniquity that we all do. And to see that despite my iniquity, that God loved me and continues to encourage me to go on and to do what He says to do in my life. That you blessing me is just confirmation that I'm listening to God's voice and continuing to do that. So thank you for that confirmation.
Hallelujah.
I'm going to continue to do that. I put the choir through some drama this year. I threatened to leave. I didn't threaten to leave as much as I just openly mused, what if I left? Because there's something burning on the inside of me that has to get out. And if I'm going to get it out, I don't know how many days I have left on earth, none of us do. But I don't want to sit back and regret the chances and the opportunities that come my way. So I'm not leaving. I told the choir that already, but I do have my heart and my mind set on something from my childhood that I just can't ignore. And they just gave me that poster chorus line and took me back to being a kid. That was really cruel. I just preached. I just gave a speech 2 days ago called The Last Lecture here at Tufts for the senior class. And, based on the last lecture by Ron Powell, the man who gave us the last lecture and passed away a couple of days later. And of course, if you read his book, you look on the back of his book, it's a picture of him and his children, the things that really meant the most to him. And enough about me. This choir is about to sing a song that's really going to say it all for me. Because, you know, yeah, I'm a musician, yeah, I'm a songwriter, people like stuff that I do, people say I'm a blessing, and I always tell them, you know what, if you like choir, and there's over 200 people in this choir, it's not because of me. I mean, y'all are going, oh, David, you're the man, but I say, no, I'm not the man. Jesus is the man. Right, so Jesus is actually the man. I wrote that song back in 1994, and I wrote this song called Jesus is the Man. I wrote it for BU Gospel Choir. I wanted to write an original song that not only said that Jesus was cool, that He was the one, but also was informational and served as a ministry to people who may not know who Jesus is. So I wrote this song called Jesus is the Man, who said He knew would have life and have it more abundantly. Jesus is the man who walked on the water and calmed the raging sea. And every time someone said Jesus is the man, there was an answer to that. After I did that, I wrote this second song called Jesus is the Man 2.